River Live welcomes you to this presentation of Bear River Sports.
Going to the outside, going to center it up here in the middle. Stop here, the shot, and there's going to be the first goal there for the Lake
Mountcrest with back set and great net play. Outside, through.
Let's go out and hit. Ball turned around the other way. Here's the one.
Good play to the middle. And darn.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome in here to Bear River High School. Starting the week off right here with girls soccer on a Monday. Kind of an odd schedule, but with one of the biggest regions in the state, that's what we're gonna play through tonight. We got the Green Canyon Wolves coming to this one, 9-2 Bear River, hosting them 3-8. We are joined with Landon Helmsley.
Hey, how's it going? Been a while. How have you been?
I have been busy.
Been busy, aren't we all, right?
Exactly.
Well, it is a beautiful evening for the beautiful game in the Pearl of the West, Garland, Utah, Bear River High School. Looks like you were saying, Bear River, they're 3-8 overall on this season. They're coming off of 2 wins. Over the last 2 games, they've outscored their opponents 11-3, which, you know, you think that's pretty good, but it's kind of a Jekyll and Hyde season, it seems, for them, because in the 6 games before that, they were outscored 28-0. And so hopefully they've turned over a new leaf, but we'll have to see how they're able to match up this evening with Green Canyon.
Yeah, you know, just getting a run could, you know, open things up here in the future for Green Canyon. They're on a 3-game winning streak, coming off this one against a win against Tooele. Deseret News had them picked to win Region 11, but they have fallen to Ridgeline and Mountain Crest already, and we're halfway through the regular, or region play, I guess you'd say.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of Tooele, like I was saying in those previous 2 games for Bear River, one of those 2 wins was against Tooele. They won at Tooele 3-2 and that was last week. So impressive road showing there. And then Bear River had their home game later in the week. I believe it was Wednesday? Was Wednesday the 10th?
Yep.
Yeah, Wednesday was the 10th. They ran rampant all over Deseret Peak here at Bear River High School, winning 8-1 in that one.
So with the region halfway through, we'll take a look at the RPI standings. This is brought to you by Bear River Animal Hospital. Of course, you got there leading the way, undefeated, the Ridgeline Riverhawks. Green Canyon coming to this one in the 5th spot with their 9-2 record, and Bear River looking like they're coming in the 22nd spot. The cutoff is 24. That will make it to the playoffs. So Tooele holding in that last spot for now.
And still, they've got everything to play for.
Oh yeah.
This is not a game where you're scrapping and clawing, you know, desperate to hang on to a playoff spot. Your 2 teams clear of the line, but you want to make a good showing, especially against a team that's in the top 5 in the RPI. This is not going to be an easy challenge for Bear River, but just like they say in football, any given Saturday, right? Well, on this day, it's any given Monday, and sometimes you just need a hop the ball one way, hop the ball another way, get a good shot. Anything can happen.
And the players to help do that brings us to our Cache Valley Bank players to bank on. And tonight we are going to go with leading scorer with 18 goals here for Green Canyon, junior Chloe Sadler. Also leads in assists with 13 for Green Canyon. That's a pretty good stat if you're the leading scorer and the leading assist lady.
That is, I'm gonna be honest, that is a stat that makes my eyes pop. That makes my eyes pop. You don't see a single player with more than 30 goal contributions, either scoring or assisting, sometimes over the course of the entire season. That's pretty rare over the course of the entire season, and we're barely halfway through. If there's one player that Bear River needs to keep their eye on, it's Chloe Sadler for sure.
And the player to bank on here for Bear River, we're going to go with the senior captain, Lexi Wynn. 3 goals on the season for her. but can also dish it out herself. The offense kind of runs through her. She'll be feeding it a lot of the time, but
And that makes sense on a team like this, right? Because Bear River is not returning hardly any seniors. And Coach Waite needs to rely on experience, and so she puts her experienced players that know how she likes to put it out there on the field. You need that hinge player. You need that person through whom the entire offense runs. And, you know, Lexi Wynn seems to be that player for Coach Waite.
yep, those are going to be your players to bank on here tonight. You mentioned wonderful weather. Perfect weather here tonight for some soccer.
Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. About 75 degrees. We're up. It's mostly clear sky, a little bit of clouds to the south of the high school, but no obstruction on the sunlight at all. It's just an absolutely beautiful day for the beautiful game.
We got about 3 minutes before this one gets ready to rock and roll. Next up for us on broadcasting, we will have girls volleyball tomorrow. They'll be hosting the Stansbury Stallions. And then it's homecoming week. Forgot to mention that here at Bear River High School. So we got Powder Puff on Wednesday, and then we're wrapping up the week with Bear River football hosting the Tooele Buffaloes.
Lots of good stuff on Bear River Live coming up for you.
Like I said, we should have a good one here tonight. We'll step aside here for the national anthem. We'll be back, though, for the starting lineups, and we'll get this one kicked off here at Bear River High School. Don't go anywhere.
Central Milling is personally invested in the quality of their products and their relationships with customers and suppliers. They are also a proud supporter of high school sports. Tanglewood Studios has something for everyone, whether it's dance, cheer, color guard, or gymnastics. There's even recreational all-boys gymnastics along with Mamma Me classes. Family rates are available, so come join the fun. For all your project needs, shop at Greer's Hardware. Happily serving the community since 1976. Monica Clevenger is the locally licensed realtor and notary public. She's passionate about helping people navigate the real estate market. As a longtime resident, she understands the unique charm and opportunities Box Elder County offers. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, her goal is to make your real estate experience smooth and enjoyable. Bear River Floral and Gifts has something for everyone. Whether you're getting flowers for that special someone or a gift to brighten someone's day, they have plenty of options for you to choose from. Their floral designers have the expertise to create something breathtaking. Stop by their shop on Main Street today.
Introducing the starting lineup for the guests from North Logan, Utah, the Green Canyon Wolves. Number 4, Emma Jensen. Number 9, Eva Israelson. Number 10, Chloe Sapley. Number 11, Chloe Tinsmeyer. Number 17, Wesley Nelson. Number 19, Brooke Regan. Number 24, Lacey Stokes. Number 28, Gracie Knight. Number 30, Reese Winde. Number 38, Autumn Howell. Number 40, Britt Ball. The head coach for the Wolves is Kurt Sapley. Bears fans, make some noise. It's time to meet the starters for your Bear River Bears. Number 2, Addie Allen. Number 3, Cheyenne Wise. Number 11, Bailey Roberts. Number 12, Adeline Kent. Number 14, Riley Marshall. Number 17, Emery Crowley. Number 22, Riley Reese. Number 27, Priscilla DeJesus. Number 33, Lexi Green. Number 38, Dylan Duke. Eagle for Bear River. 00, Chloe Ruben. The head coach for your Bear River Bears is Jessica Wade.
There is your starting lineup here for tonight. I'd like to thank Cache Valley Bank for sponsoring your Players to Bank On and Bear River Animal Hospital. Taking a look at your RPI standings. Again, joined with Lynon Helmsley.
Glad to be here. Of course, Andy.
You're gonna learn real quick. He's got the voice for soccer.
Appreciate that. Been playing this game a really long time. A soccer junkie, I watch it a lot more than I play it these days. Hopefully I've learned a thing or two.
Weren't you on the championship team though in Tremont City?
You know what? I gotta take a minute and talk about this because my rec team, my Tremont Recreation team, is the undisputed champions of the league. Interesting fun fact, Coach Jessica Wade is also on that team, so we're going to be defending our title next spring. We'll see how that goes.
Well, we wish you good luck.
Yeah, but let's just say that if I was playing on this field against, these kids that are less than half my age, they'd probably kick my butt.
Bear River going to be all in black, Green Canyon, white with the green bottoms.
We're set to kick this one off here at Bear River High School again. Beautiful night. Let's get it underway. And we're off. Bear River kicks off. Ball is central. Now right side, Addie Allen. Now Priscilla DeJesus back to Allen, and there's a turnover in the midfield. Green Canyon moving the ball up. That's Brooke Cragen. Cragen forward, turnover. Bear River step, nice job. DeJesus moving forward. Heavy touch, but nice little deflection. Back into space, who's going to control it? Ball is loose. Bear River comes away with it. Nice movement away from the oncoming runner. Loose ball again, another midfield turnover. Green Canyon able to recover. On the left side, Gracie Knight. Knight holds up. Up the line to Nelson. Presley Nelson. Nice little layoff pass back there to the middle. And this is Chloe Sadler. She's the one to keep an eye on. Sadler with the overlapping run towards the wing. Is that going to go out? No, they keep it in. Ball in the corner. One step, two steps. She's in the box. This is dangerous. And we get the clearance. Not really cleared away. Loose again. Still not cleared away. Now it's cleared away. And it'll be a throw-in for Green Canyon. Nervy moments in the early going here for Bear River. Small cluster of Bears surrounding the ball, unable to get it out of there. Wouldn't have taken much for Green Canyon to be able to put a shot on goal. Ball's in the middle. Nervy moments here again. Here we go. Green Canyon in the box. There's the shot and the goal. We are less than 2 minutes in, and it's already 1-0 Green Canyon. That was number 9, Eva Israelson, putting Green Canyon up 1-0 very, very early in this one. That is her 13th goal of the season, and she positioned that perfectly. Just a hard pass to the right side of the box. Green Canyon leading 1-0. Another turnover in the midfield. Ball is loose. Now it's going the other way. That's Miley Reese on the left side. Up the line to Lexi Wynn. Wynn can't keep it in bounds.
We'd like to thank CNR Trailer Sales for providing your replays here tonight.
Green Canyon sends it back to the back line. On the left side here, this is Gracie Knight. Knight distributes it into the middle. 50-50 ball. Who's going to come away with it? That is Chloe Sadler. Sadler to the left side to Presley Nelson. Nelson, aggressive move towards the box. Nelson, step left, step right. Two Bears are there to cover. Can't do it. Layoff to the right-hand side. This is Chloe Tensmeyer. Tensmeyer into the box. There's the shot, and there's the goal. 2-0. Chloe Sadler with her 19th goal of the season, and we are not even 4 minutes into this one, and it's 2-0 for Green Canyon.
I'm gonna look at it here on the CNR replay. Like it says, Landon, it gets really stressful when they get in the box like that, and Green Canyon did a good job to keep it in the box.
Green Canyon has the thing that Green Canyon is doing that I can see right off the bat is they have the technical skill when they get in the box to get around a defender, and then after they get around the defender, their eyes are up, they're looking for opportunities, they're finding the open player. And here we go again. Israelson on the right. Step over there, Tensmeyer. Tensmeyer still with it, and that's going to go out for a corner. Tensmeyer winning a corner for Green Canyon. First corner of the game for Green Canyon. Already up with 2 goals.
Under 36.5 still left to go here in the first. Staring right in the sun.
Ball is over the top, and that's just going to go safely out of bounds. I believe that was Rice Widler. Oh, nope, it wasn't. It was Autumn Howell. Autumn Howell put ahead on that one. Big defender for Green Canyon. Unable to keep it in. Bear River will throw it in here on the near side. Ball is in. Bear River controls. De Jesus up the line. No trouble for Green Canyon. This is Macy Stokes. Plays it back to the keeper. Under pressure, Lexi Wynn trying to pressure the keeper. Not too much there. Green Canyon able to control it pretty easily. Now up and aggressive. Layoff pass there, and here we go up the line. This is Presley Nelson. Nelson moving aggressively towards the box. Nelson lays it off. Here's the shot. And, ooh, just wide. Just wide. Beautiful setup there by Nelson. Chloe Sadler with the shot. Releases it just wide to the right.
It'll be a goal kick. Here's the CNR replay look. Good toss over to Sadler. She wants that one back.
She does. Did not miss by much. Nice turn there. But quick turnover back to Green Canyon. This is Gracie Knight. Over to the right-hand side, this is Tensmeyer. Tensmeyer controlling. Eyes are up. Passes to Sadler. Sadler with the deft touch to the right. Back to Tensmeyer. Tensmeyer fakes right, goes left. Able to lay it off. And they're going to play it back to the back line. There's a turnover in the midfield. Quick recovery by Sadler. Sadler got back really, really fast to take that away. Green Canyon controlling again. Now in the center, this is Howell. Howell controls it back to the fullback. Now forward. This is Cragen. Brooke Cragen over to Sadler. Sadler Gets her pass intercepted. Bear River controls. Jesus on the ball. Can't quite retain control. And this is right back to the lead defender there. Kind of playing a... They've kind of got a diamond formation on this back line. Green Canyon does. They rely a lot on a big number 38 Autumn Howell to sort of be the player that initiates their offense. And here comes Bear River. This is to Jesus. Ball's out of play. Off it to Jesus. And it will be a Green Canyon throw in here on the near side.
Under 33 and a half. Here to go.
Gracie Knight to throw it in for Green Canyon. Up the line. Lay it off. Turnover. Ball's in the middle. Goes straight to Sadler. Sadler. Nice little poke. Ball goes out. That'll be a throw-in for Bear River here on the near side.
I can see the Bears capitalize here, deep in Green Canyon territory.
This is the game is pretty young, but not very much of it has been played in the Bear River offensive end of the field.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully Bear River can capitalize on something here, at least put some pressure on this defense. Wind has picked up a little bit here in the stadium. This is Marilee Esquivel. Esquivel throws it up the line, right over the top. Here's the service towards the box. I should call that a shot on goal. Not really testing the keeper all that much. Not really testing her, but did force a save. First shot on goal for Bear River. Sadler out to the wing. Green Canyon moving it up the line. There's some stoppage and blockage. Ooh, bad luck. Just goes right over the head. Sadler able to regain control. There's a through ball. Intercepted by the defense. Nice step there. Step right in the path of that one. Under pressure. There's a turnover in the midfield again. Sadler regains possession. She's going to go up the line. She's going to try and put it through. Nobody there. That's Bailey Roberts for the Bears. Roberts tries to put it up the line. Turns it back over. Ball is loose. Now out on the wing. Green Canyon plays it central. This is Cragen. Cragen. To the left. This is Presley Nelson. Nelson. Nice little body feint. Get around the defender. Ball's in the middle. It's still loose. And sent back out. It'll be a throw-in.
Good job by the Bears defense that time, getting it quickly out as soon as it gets into the box. Like I said, a throw-in coming here for Green Canyon.
Ball goes into the middle. Nice hold-up play. Sets up Sadler. Defense collapses. Sadler looking for options. Eyes are up. Drops it back to Howell. Back to Sadler. Sadler. Nice little touch gain, a little bit of space. Again, eyes are up. Back to Howell. Howell looking for the chance. She's just going to take it from a long ways out. Ooh! Keeper goes down for the save. It's going to be a goal kick. Wide of the goalpost there. But Bear River goalkeeper Chloe Grover making the effort there. Make sure there was no risk for a third goal.
I've loved watching her grow as a goalie keeper here this season. Having to step in a pretty big role after losing 2 of them to graduation last year.
Like you said, there haven't been very many players that have returned to this point. Grover won that one back, though. Gave it right to Green Canyon. Nice recovery there by the Bear River defense, and that'll go off of Green Canyon, be a Bear River throw in here on the near side.
At the 30-minute mark here in the first half, Bears trail 2-0.
Play 40-minute halves, so we're just about 10 minutes into this one. Be a throw in here on the near side. Jesus is going to pass it back to her teammate, Esquivel. Marilee Esquivel throws it in. Howell gets a big head on it. Esquivel dispossessed. Nelson, it's Presley Nelson. Nice aggressive move there by Lexi Wynn. Wynn moving forward. Wynn under pressure. Unable to keep it in bounds. But it's going to be a corner. She's won a corner for the Bears. It's their first set piece opportunity of the game.
Great aggressive play there by the senior captain Lexi Wynn. Of course, one of your players to bank on that we talked about earlier here in this one.
Wynn is going to provide the service into the box, headed away, drops to Addie Allen. Allen is going to put it back in, and Emery Crowther with the try. She tried to head it towards the goal, tried to head it into the goal, but she was clearly offsides, and so they're just going to call it offsides, and Britt Maw is going to put it back into play. Ball's in near side. Up the line, 50-50 ball. Cragen plays it back to Howell, plays it forward, and now we got an overlapping run, and it's a foot race. Who's going to win? Nice little touch there by the defender. Great defensive pressure there by the defender, Adeline Kent. It'll be a corner, or be a throw-in. Be a throw-in for Green Canyon here on the far side of the field. Ball's in, ball's loose. Couldn't control it. Here comes Green Canyon again the other way. Another turnover. The offensive third. Bear River, nice little layoff there. It's a good idea. Lexi Wynn, that's a really good idea. Just touching the ball to the oncoming wing, to your oncoming midfielder. Then if that pass is successful, you go run for the goal. Maybe you've got an opportunity to do something dangerous. Lexi Wynn on the ball. Wynn trying to get through the line, unable to get through the line. And Green Canyon will just possess this ball, play it back to their keeper. We go left side here, under pressure. Through the lines, great pass through the lines to Cragen. Cragen, overlapping run up the line. This is Nelson, Presley Nelson, keeps it in bounds. Nelson goes, fakes right, goes left into the box. Nelson leaves it off. Nobody there. It'll be a corner for Green Canyon, but another very dangerous play. Deft footwork from Presley Nelson to put it into a spot where she could have an assist. And it'll be a corner kick for the Green Canyon Wolves. This will be Chloe Sadler on the far side. She's going to provide the service in here for the Green Canyon Wolves. Ball's in. Ball's up. Headed away. And it's going to be a Bear River throw-in. It's Priscilla De Jesus here. She's going to toss it to her teammate, Marilee Esquivel. Esquivel is going to toss it in. Green Canyon, again, regaining possession in the midfield. Emma Jensen turns it over. Ball's through the line. Keeper's going to come up and put a boot through this one.
Good fight by Addie Kent.
Sadler again regaining possession in the midfield. Sadler now right side, looks for Israelson, can't quite connect those two. She threw her head up in disgust. Ah! I saw that one, it just didn't happen. Ball played back to the keeper again. Pressure from Lexi Wynn. Nice change of direction, change of pace there, playing it forward to Chloe Sadler. Sadler over the top. This is Tensmeyer. Tensmeyer just outruns the Bear River defense. Tensmeyer, and that's a save. That's a save from Chloe Grover. She puts a boot on it and pokes it out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick for Green Canyon.
Take another look at that one here on the CNR replay. Tensmeyer so fast.
And also great defensive effort there from Bear River's Bailey Roberts. Did not give up on the play, forcing Tensmeyer to try and thread the needle there. Couldn't quite do it. Sadler with the service. Ball is up. Ball is high. Goalkeeper Grover coming out, puts a hand on it, and here we go the other way. There's a chance for a counter. Wynn moving forward. Ball's turned over. If you could only control that. Control that ball, switch the field, you might have a good chance. Ball is turned over again. Ball is loose. Who's going to maintain control? This is going to be a Green Canyon throw-in.
Right in front of the Bear River bench. So we get the 24-minute mark.
Gracie Knight going to toss this in for the Wolves. to Nelson. Nelson. I'll tell you what, these attacking wings that Green Canyon has, they've got a really good touch, but they're also really fast. They're really fast. We've seen them just run around the Bear River defensive line 2 or 3 times. That one's going to be a foul called against Green Canyon. Was Brooke Cragen getting a little bit handsy there. Esquivel is going to bring this back and get a free kick. We're about 23 minutes remaining in this one, so we're about 16 minutes in. 2-0, Green Canyon leading in a first and second minute pair of goals in the first minute and second minute. They wasted absolutely no time taking the lead in this one. Howell, Lexi Wynn, Lexi Wynn. Lexi Wynn still fighting. Lexi Wynn tries to put it towards goal. You can just see the fight in Lexi Wynn. She really is giving a solid effort up there. Plays forward. Nobody within a mile of Chloe Sadler. This is Presley Nelson on that far right side. Nelson pushing hard. Nelson crossing it back to the top of the 18. Nobody there. All of the Green Canyon offensive players had run into the box. Nobody was there waiting for the pass. Now this pass up the line is going to go to Priscilla De Jesus. De Jesus moving up the line. De Jesus, touch right, go left. Farther down the line. And De Jesus gets a throw in here. Nice recovery there by Gracie Knight for the Wolves. Not letting De Jesus get around her. We got a substitution. Coming out of the game is Marilee Esquivel. Coming into the game is Taylor Chapman in that right fullback position. Ball is going to come to Chapman. Chapman, and that's a turnover. Turnover in the midfield gives Green Canyon a chance to counter. Sadler's just going to hold this here. Under pressure from Bear River's Emery Crowther. Now the ball goes out wide. This is Tensmeyer. Tensmeyer on the left. Tensmeyer steps over with the right, beats the defender, takes the shot, and it goes
Squeezes that one
in.
through.
She squeezes it in near post with a bullet off her right boot. 3-0 Green Canyon. Chloe Grover got beat on the near post. Let's check it out on the replay.
Run that one more time. They're still lining up. Maybe. Here we go.
Great step to get right by the defender.
I don't know how much closer Chloe can get to that without
Well, one of the first things
snagging that one.
yes, she was very, very close. She was very close to pushing that out of bounds. One of the things that is so frustrating when you're a goalkeeper is that player is coming in, and the one place that you definitely do not want to get beat is on the near side post, because that is the place that you have to cover first.
Mm.
You know, if that player makes a pass across the box and you just get beat trying to slide to the other side as a goalkeeper, you know, that's tough and it stinks, but you live with it. Getting beat on that near side post is just ouch. It hurts. 3-0. That's a 19th minute goal by Chloe Tensmeyer.
Third one coming here for Bear Rivers. This one slides out of bounds.
That's Tensmeyer's third goal of the year, so not necessarily a huge goal scorer for Green Canyon, but she notches one there.
Wise is going to check in here for Bear River.
It's going to be another throw in.
Yeah.
Taylor Chapman. It's kind of a rough start to the game for Chapman. She had just barely been substituted in, tried to make the pass centrally, gets a turnover. Green Canyon scores. Hopefully she can keep her spirits up and Bear River can move things forward here in a positive direction. Sadler to the right-hand side. This is Presley Nelson. Nelson Nice little touch around the defender, Nelson. Nelson moving into the box. Covered by the defense. Nelson central. Great defensive stab there to poke that out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Green Canyon. Again, you can just see these wings for Green Canyon. They're able to touch it around the wings, the defenders. They're so fast. They're tall. They've got good skill with their feet. This is certainly a challenge for Bear River. Ball is still loose in the box. Get that out of there. There's the shot. Wide left. Presley Nelson with that attempt. Chloe Grover going to pass it into the defender here. That's Bailey Roberts. Bailey Roberts tries to send it up the line. Ball is loose in the midfield. Touch one, touch two. Sadler from Green Canyon possesses. Autumn Howell on the ball now. Howell goes right side. That's Ava Israelson on the right side over there playing that back. Ball played here near side. This is Tensmeyer. Back and plays a backwards pass. Now they're just possessing the ball, moving it around really, really deftly. This is Cragen, Brooke Cragen under pressure, lays it off. One touch, two touch, give and go. No good. Bear River able to regain possession. Nice little touch around the wing there. Ball's still in. Ball's loose. That's Shaylee Wise. Wise into the game. Ball is still loose. Autumn Howell on the ball, able to play it out wide to the right back, Liv Ma. Ma moving up the sidelines. Ma playing the through ball to Israelson. Israelson with the touch. And that'll be a corner kick. Goalkeeper Chloe Grover looks a little bit shaken up after that one. Let's check this out on the replay.
Yeah, almost kind of takes out her own player.
Yeah, you can see, I think what happened there is Grover made that aggressive move, slid, tried to slide in front of the ball, and just got stepped on. So here's the service. Ball's into the area. Head up for Autumn Howell. Howell puts it over the bar, can't keep it on frame. Have I mentioned the players for Green Canyon are tall? They have a lot of tall trees in there.
Well, that's the 5th corner kick, I believe. Coming up empty for Green Canyon, so give Bear River's defense credit for defending those tall trees on the corners.
Yeah. Well, we'll go all the way back here to Green Canyon's goalkeeper. It's Ruby Cox. Here we have an opportunity for Bear River. Ball played centrally on a give and go. And it's offsides. It's offsides. Shaylee Wise, the one who commits the infraction there for the Bears. One of the best ball placements, one of the best opportunities Bear River has seen so far in this game. Gotta keep your eye on the line. Howell trying to control it, plays it forward, moving forward on defense. Now centrally, this is Adeline Kamek. Kamek to the left. This is Miley Reese. Reese tries to play it centrally, and there's Chloe Sadler. That girl is everywhere. She's like Visa. She's everywhere you want to be.
That's why she's one of the players to bank on as a collision here. Gives it back over to Green Canyon.
Yeah, that'll be a foul against Bear River.
Almost 14 and a half to go here in the first. Green Canyon up 3-0.
Yeah, about 25 minutes into this first half. Here we go near side. Tess Campbell into the game for Green Canyon. Back to Macy Stokes. Stokes back to Ruby Cox. Cox possesses under pressure from Bear River's Miley Reese, but plays it out wide. No longer under pressure. Centrally now to Olivia Allen, who's checked in the game for Green Canyon. Allen forward to Sadler. Sadler picks her eyes up, plays the ball centrally, and Johnny on the spot. Chloe Grover right where she needed to be to prevent that one. Prevent the charging Ava Israelson from running onto the ball and scoring that goal. Ball's in, turnover in the defensive half of the field. This is Chloe Tensmeyer. Tensmeyer is going to lay it forward. 1 touch, 2 touch. Now they're going the other way. Nice defensive move there from Bailey Roberts for Bear River. Plays it forward. Yes, Bear River does retain possession. Still through. And there's a through ball going forward. Macy Stokes for Green Canyon able to step forward. Ball still under pressure. 1 player to beat. Can't do it. Still 1 player to beat. And Green Canyon able to route things back forward in their direction, and now they're going the other way. Here's Brooke Cragen. Cragen forward to Israelson, back to Cragen, now on the left-hand side. This is Tensmeyer. Can't quite get to it. It will be a Bear River throw-in.
Right at the 13-minute mark. I'd like to thank you for your support by hopping on and watching. Looks like Bear River's got a substitution.
Sun has gone down. The wind has picked up substantially. It is a kind of a chilly wind out of the north. And the lights have come on here at Bear River High School. Ball's in near side. This is Delynn Duke. Delynn playing the ball centrally. Turnover to Olivia Allen. Allen plays to Chloe. Sadler plays right-hand side. It's a foot race. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? There's the shot. And another goal. This one scored by Presley Nelson. 4-0 for Green Canyon. This one coming 27 minutes into the game. That is a low probability shot. Excellent placement by Nelson to put the Wolves up 4-0.
Ricochets off the side there. Drops in for another goal here for Green Canyon. 12 minutes, 20 seconds still remain here in the first half. It's probably the most important thing here is to, don't hang your head. It's a long way from being over.
It is a long way from being over, but also these are growing moments, right? When you play a team that's beating you like this, I mean, certainly it's demoralizing, but you can't get better unless you play teams that are better than you.
Exactly.
Sadler. Forward now to Avery Olson, who's checked into the game. Sadler going backwards. Lays it off to Olivia Allen. Allen takes a long shot. Chloe Grover able to prevent that one from going in. That was an ambitious strike. Sadler proving herself up to that one, up to the task for that one. Ball's over the top. Here's something of an opportunity for Bear River if they can capitalize. Emma Jensen able to lay it back to Ruby Cox, plays it forward. Control that. Control it. Green Canyon able to control that one. Olivia Allen again. Now Chloe Sadler plays it through the middle. Xavier Olson. Olson back to Sadler. On the right side, this is Gracie Knight. Gracie Knight plays it central to Israelson. Israelson to Sadler. Sadler in the box. Sadler with the cross. There's the save!
Woo!
Great save by Chloe Grover. Gets that big paw up and prevents the goal.
One more look at this one here on the CNR replay.
Midfield, ball is loose, 50-50 ball. Green Canyon controls. Send it back. Pressure, pressure. The ball's forward into the midfield. Are they going to control it? Nice little step there. Taylor Chapman with the ball. Turnover. Chapman plays it forward to Israelson. Israelson on the wing. This is this is Reese Winder. Winder unable to do much with it. Turnover back to Bear River. This is Dylan Duke. On the far side, played it central. Another turnover. That's a rough turnover. Played it outside. Hit that one. Into Lee Taylor. Now back to Lydia Farron. Farron plays it back to Emma Jensen. Now outside on the wing. Just watch how Green Canyon is able to just move it from one player to another, one player to another. They find this open space. Look, there's acres of space here on the left-hand side for Reese Winder. Winder goes right, goes left, tries to go around the defense. She's fighting for it. Down she goes, and Chloe Grover comes out with the strong move to swallow that one up. Chloe Grover looks like she's limping just a tiny bit.
Saw her go down a little bit earlier, a little slow to get up that one time.
Ball goes out of bounds off of Bear River's Miley Reese. This will be a throw-in for Green Canyon on that far side. We just passed the 9-minute mark remaining in this first half. We're in the 32nd minute of play. Green Canyon, rather, is up 4-0 after some very early goals. Here we go. Reese Winder. Winder pushing forward strong, and out comes Chloe Grover again to scoop that one up. Grover puts it back into play. Strong move forward. Nice little touch there. Nice play into central, into space. A little bit strong. It'll go out of bounds. And it will be a throw-in for Green Canyon. That was Shale Wise for Bear River with that play.
Good idea, just a little strong.
Excellent idea. Excellent idea. Green Canyon moves forward. Lay that one off to Sadler. Sadler sends it over the top. Another foot race. Ball is loose. Nice defensive step there. Way to shield the ball with your body. Make the offensive player go around you. Another turnover in the offensive third. There's a long and ambitious shot. It goes over the top, and it's another goal. Very long, very ambitious shot there from Avery Olson. That's her third goal of the year. And it's 5-0 in the 32nd minute of play.
See another CNR replay look. Man, football people jealous they don't have her on the football team making those field goals.
That's the kind of goal, that's the kind of shot that you take when you're just in the zone. When you're feeling it and you feel like you can just hit anything, that's the kind of shot that you take. I know that Chloe Grover would like to have that one back, because she did get her hand onto the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even if she just punches that up and over the bar and is able to surrender a corner, that's obviously preferable to a goal. Nice defensive step there. This is Emery Crowther. Crowther still on the ball, plays it through. Here goes Lexi Wynn. Is she going to be able to keep it in? No. It's that wind, man. The wind has picked up. It's pushing everything north to south. And that is the direction that Bear River is going right now.
Now, we mentioned Powder Puff coming up. I would hate to go against Emery Crowther. Physical player.
Very physical player.
Oh, substitution. Looks like Kamak's going to come back in here for Crowther.
Yeah, Crowther going to take a step off the field. Ball is in. You can see that little triangle motion they play. They play it up, they play it out. Play it up and play it out. And then these wings for Green Canyon, very strong. Turn the ball over in the midfield that time. But here comes Bear River the other way. Play the ball through the line. Nobody's making that run. Closest Bear River player is Andaley Taylor. Ball forward. You can see it every time. Just right to the middle, right to the wing. Right to the middle, right to the wing. Bear River under pressure. Nice turnover. Addie Allen going the other way. Green Canyon able to recover. Nice step. Nice step there from Adeline Kamek. Green Canyon, again, going the other way. Nice defensive step there from Bailey Roberts. Roberts plays it to Hattie Neva. Tries to play it forward behind the line for Shayla Wise to run onto. A little bit out of her reach. Ball's up, ball's down. This is Reese Winder there. She's not feeling good. Esquivel comes over to help her opponent up. That's an ouch moment for sure.
Cleats to the ribs, never fun.
No.
Free kick here for the Wolves.
Tess Campbell over the ball. Campbell tries to put it over the line. That's Israelson up there. Along with Reese Winder. Israelson lays it off. Now back to Winder. Winder back to Campbell. Campbell through. Turns it over. Nobody there for Bear River though, so this is going to stay in Green Canyon's possession, but it was a good solid clearance to get it out of the area. Control, good passing. Ball's over the top. Good effort there by Shayla Wise to chase that down, just a little bit out of reach again. Here's another aggressive move by Lexi Wynn, unable to gain possession on it, but she's still working out there. That girl is working so hard.
Kamek with the steal.
Just take, if you're watching this at home, and I'm sure that you are.
Live or after the fact.
Live or after the fact. I mean, just try and notice how every time Green Canyon plays it out, they've got a player central and a player on the wing. And virtually every time they'll play it to the player in the middle, and then they'll play it out to the wing in a little triangle pattern to move the ball up the field quickly. Bear River is defending the wing really, really heavily and trying to force them in. But Green Canyon is just able to pass it right through them. Turnover there. Ball forward. Ooh, could not control it. Lots of pressure on the wing out there. It's going to be a throw-in for Bear River. Spent the last couple of minutes here at this end of the field. This is encouraging for Bear River.
Closing minutes here in the first half.
We are in the 37th minute of the first half of a 40-minute half, so we've got 2.5 minutes left. Bear River unable to maintain possession. Chloe Sadler, ooh, she's got plowed under a little bit there. Almost certainly that will be called as a foul.
Continues here for the Wolves, far side.
Liv Ma passes it, and they swing it around, switch the field. Macy Stokes plays it forward. This is Avery Olson. Olson steps over one, steps over two. Cannot get past Marilee Esquivel. Bad luck there for Bear River's Andaley Taylor. Ball was squirted right underneath her foot. Ball's in again. Ball's up, ball's down. It'll be a throw-in for Bear River. Esquivel is going to toss this one in. Central here to Addie Allen. Allen unable to maintain it. Allen regains it, plays it back. Pay attention now. Addie Kamek wasn't aware the ball was coming towards her. Green Canyon regains possession. Here they go again. And Bear River able to regain possession. Ball's kind of hopping around in the midfield. Nobody really asserting control over the ball the last couple of moments. Nice step there by Marilee Esquivel. Esquivel forward. Shale Wise. Wise. Ooh.
Meets the double team here for Green Canyon.
And you can hear a couple of fans saying, call the foul, call the foul. Oh, this is... And they'll call that foul. That foul on Lexi Wynn. Lexi Wynn walking away, shaking her head. Truth be told, though, that was not a foul on Green Canyon here on the near side. That was just bodied her off the ball, and that's perfectly legal. Chloe Sadler, acres of space. Moving up the right wing, under pressure from Addie Allen. Sadler. One touch. Two touch. Back again. Ball still loose. There's the shot and the save from Chloe Grover. The official is called. Oh, that's halftime. That is
Time runs 0.
That is the end of the first half. So after 40 minutes of soccer here at Bear River High School, it is Green Canyon 5, Bear River 0.
We'll leave the commercial break here to this block here by Chloe Grover.
Excellent last-minute save there, or last-second save to finish off the half for Bear River.
Like I said, at halftime, it's 5-0. We will thank our sponsors, and we will be right back.
Let GBI help you get your project completed on time and on budget. If you're looking for work, join GBI's team for a great work environment, competitive pay, and benefits. The Grill restaurant has plenty of options for the whole family. Check out their new menu items for a lunch date or dinner celebration. They have a lot of new products including entrees, sandwiches, rice bowls, and desserts. They even have additional sides to up your meal choices. Let the Grill help you plan what's for dinner.
With over 60 years of experience and personalized service, Guild Mortgage is your key to home ownership in Box Elder County and beyond. Stop by or give us a call today. Guild Mortgage. Own what matters.
For all your embroidery and screen printing needs, whether for business or just for fun, stop by Cover Up in Tremont or Brigham. At Cover Up, yeah, we can do that.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau agents have built relationships with you one conversation at a time. Let Kimberly Raydell and her team provide you with the best service for your home, auto, and life. Bear River Animal Hospital takes care of small and large animals, providing pediatric care all the way up to senior pets. They deliver high-quality, customized vet services with their dedicated team. Services include exams, vaccinations, surgeries, dentistry, fully equipped laboratory and pharmacy, along with x-ray and ultrasound. Many of these same services can be conveniently provided on the farm. Bear River Animal Hospital is filled with highly trained animal lovers who will provide the best care for the animals in your life. Stop by Twisted Sugar and pick your favorite gourmet cookies. There's 18 flavors available each week, as well as cookies of the month. You can even get a specialty order of mini cookies for your favorite team or something sweet for that special person in your life. Be a smart cookie and get that sweet at Twisted Sugar. Golden Spike Power Sports is still family owned and operated, serving the Bear River community since 1947. We're here to take care of all your power sport needs, located right on Main Street. Come and check us out and experience the difference. Miller Medical is a proud supporter of Bear River Sports. Not only do they offer great services with Dr. Todd Miller, 3 nurse practitioners, and other medical specialists, they are the injury update and medical moment sponsor in all of Bear River Live's sports coverage year-round.
The KSL Sports app, powered by KSLSports.com, connecting you with all the Jazz action, the dunks, buzzer beaters, and ankle breakers, podcasts from the pros, and in-depth analysis. Download the free KSL Sports app today.
At Roach Financial Group, take advantage of our Salt Lake City, Utah, and our Tremont, Utah offices. Locally in Tremont, Utah, we have Julie Holmes as our client management specialist. We have Riley Summers as our investment management specialist, and Chrissy Roach as our life, health, and Medicare specialist. When you're with Roach Financial Group, you're with the Cowboys.
Still halftime here at Bear River High School. 5-0. Your score. Green Canyon in the lead.
I think it's a reasonable conclusion, Andy, to say that that was a pretty difficult half for the Bears in the early stages, especially. We got a scoring summary here for you. In the second, it's 5-0 for Green Canyon, 5-0. Scores for the Green Canyon Wolves in the second minute, it was Ava Israelson. The third minute, it was Chloe Sadler. In the 19th minute, it was Chloe Tensmeyer. In the 27th minute, it was Presley Nelson. And in the 32nd minute, it was Avery Olson, scoring those 5 goals for the Green Canyon Wolves. You know, at this level, like we were saying, Andy, so much of this game is possession and movement and trying to find your teammates in open spaces and ball control. And I think on all of those dimensions, Green Canyon is just having a day out there.
Yeah, like you said, it was going to be a tough one coming in here, and you know, the Bear River is fun. We've mentioned Alexi Wynn a lot of the time, you know, really putting it to him here on the other end of the field. You've had Roberts step in. You mentioned Crowther a couple times now. She can use her body to deter defenders away. And Chloe Grover on the goal. You know,
Chloe Grover did have a couple of really excellent saves, especially late in that first half.
I think the 2 she wants back is the one that squeezed
near post.
Yep,
yeah, that third goal. Yeah,
and then that one that just right over the fingertips. Like I said, it's getting a hand on it, but not enough to deter it.
Yeah, if you can, as a goalkeeper, if you can get a hand on that one, you definitely just want to push it away, do whatever you can to prevent it from going in the goal. But no such luck on a couple of those attempts. I would say overall, though, that you really got to tip your hat to Shea Wise and, like you said, to Lexi Wynn. They are working so hard, chasing down every ball that gets up into the offensive portion of the field, trying to make something happen for the Bear River Bears, and just they're really fighting hard. You have to admire that effort, especially going up against a team that is really able to keep the ball away from you as effectively as Green Canyon has been able to.
Yeah, we pulled up the standings here before the game. You know, Green Canyon ranked in the 5th spot. And they're behind 2 other region foes. So I mean, you said it earlier. The only way you get better is playing hard teams, and Region 11 is full of them.
And Bear River, honestly, is I don't want to say they're kind of in a rebuilding spot, but you graduate 9 seniors, you lose all of that experience, all of that progress you had made developing all of those players, and now they're not here anymore, and you kind of start from square one. This is not necessarily a terrible place for Bear River to be, but man, 5-0 doesn't leave a good taste in your mouth, especially in the first half. But there's still room to go. There's still games to play, and you know there's still half a game to play here tonight, and they still got more games to play in the season, obviously. But there's sort of a factor here that has developed as the game has gone on, is the wind has really picked up.
Yes.
We mentioned it a couple of times. That whole first half, every time Bear River tried to play the ball over the top and let their forwards run onto it, just ran right out of bounds because it had the wind behind it. Now Bear River is going to be running into the wind, and so that probably won't happen as much, and so maybe they'll be able to run on some of those balls. You know, we will see. We will see what Coach Waite is able to say to her team. Keep them motivated, keep them positive. I think that's probably the biggest thing is, you know, you come to a game like this and you surrender a couple goals really, really, really early, you just kind of get down on yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think, you know, having played in a lot of different games like that, it's really hard to stay positive. If Coach Waite can just keep her team, give her team a good perspective as to where they are in the season and chart their growth and keep them, you know, hey, we're still fighting, we're still playing, we're still learning, and there's a lot to play for in this game. You know, regardless of the outcome, I think that there's a lot of good things that Bear River can do in this game and beyond.
No, I like that. And another analogy you could have is I relate a lot back to baseball. You know, you got to be like a pitcher. You know, you walk a batter, the next one up. You know, you just got to forget about it. Never happened. And
yep.
And you
move on to the next play.
Move on to the next one, and you know, you lose that possession, you look to get the next one.
So definitely lots of room to grow here, but this is an enjoyable game, and it's going to be a fun-filled second half coming up for us here in just a minute. We're about 2 minutes away from kickoff here. And teams are going to take the field here in a moment. We'll get this thing going.
Again, I'd like to thank you for your support by hopping on and watching, and we would like to thank these sponsors right here on your screen for making this broadcast possible. And like I mentioned, we have a big week, being homecoming week here at Bear River High School. We'll have volleyball tomorrow. They'll be hosting the Stansbury Stallions, and then we'll finish the week off with football as they host the Tooele Buffaloes.
Should be some good volleyball and football action this week. Some fun stuff. So come on out if you're thinking about it.
Come out and support your Bears. And we mentioned Chloe was a little bit limping, and she still is kind of limping.
Yeah, Chloe Grover heading over there towards the goal. She's kind of skipping and hopping towards the posts. Wonder if Coach Waite is going to leave her in there or give her a breather. If I'm guessing, Chloe Grover doesn't want to come out of this game. She probably wants to keep playing.
Exactly right.
All right, so Green Canyon standing over the ball. This is Israelson, Ava Israelson. Yeah, Ava Israelson. Standing over the ball, going to get things started off here. We are perched up above the bleachers on the west end of the field, and it's a great vantage point. We do the best we can to see the numbers and call the names as best we can. Apologize if we get those wrong. We do obviously want to say as many names as we can and draw as much attention to these fine student athletes as we can as well.
There's to your comment earlier about the wind, as this one just sails. Green Canyon now kicking with the wind.
The temperature has also dropped since kickoff by, I would guess, probably 10 degrees. It's a lot colder now than it was when the game started.
Correct.
Chloe Sadler into the box, takes that shot, and it's goal number 6. First minute of the second half. Chloe Sadler with her second of the game. A rocket shot off of her left boot. 6-0 for Green Canyon.
Let's take another look at it here on the CNR replay.
Boom. Green Canyon came out in the exact same fashion in the first half. Maybe not quite as quickly, but they played that ball quickly, aggressive, forward, got the goal. Now here we start again. Bear River up towards Lexi Y. Is that right? Lexi Wynn. I
Lexi Wynn.
about said Lexi Wise. I was like, wait a minute, that's not right.
Free kick coming here for Green Canyon.
Macy Stokes. Back to Macy Stokes. This is Macy Stokes, number 24 over here. Stokes will play it out to the wing. Up the line. Nice defensive stab. Green Canyon able to pressure, able to recover. And Chloe Grover steps forward, able to swallow that one up. Man, she is laboring out there. She really does not look that good. Just hopping around on that left leg.
Can't quite get the power off that
That's
kick
an
as
offside.
well.
The flag is up for offsides. Is the referee going to see it? And he does. Stop play here. Green Canyon called for an offside. It's not very often that you see an offside call. I mean, it happens fairly regularly, but not super often where, oh, here we go. Green Canyon. This is Tensmeyer. Tensmeyer with the little heel flick, trying to get into space, covered by two Bears. Into the middle, ball cleared away. Very well done, and that one is just going to be cleared out of bounds. It stays in there. Tensmeyer keeps it in. Looked like it was going to sail out, but it doesn't. Tensmeyer fakes right, goes left. Into the box. Tensmeyer. Tensmeyer centers the ball. Ball is loose. Grover scoops it up. Grover throws it to the sidelines. Lexi Wynn clearing it forward. Ball's forward. Nice step there by the Green Canyon defender, Emma Jensen. You can probably hear the wind through our microphones. I'm listening to the commentary that we're talking to each other through our headsets. You can hear that wind blowing it, man. It really picked up. This is Emery Crowther. Crowther plays it back. Lexi Wynn couldn't quite get to it. Again, Wynn just looking for opportunities, really working hard, really trying hard, trying to chase this stuff down. Having a really hard time of it.
Throwing coming here for Green Canyon.
Played back to Emma Jensen out of the far side. This is Macy Stokes. Stokes up the line. That's Tensmeyer, unable to keep it in. It'll be a Bear River throw. Ball's out of bounds. It'll be a Green Canyon throw in. Really solid effort there to try and keep that in bounds and send it up the line. For Shea Wise, unable to make that happen.
Clock was stopped. So you have to go shag these balls from blowing away.
Miley Reese plays that in the middle, and there's a bad touch, and it's a turnover. Here's a chance. Lexi takes a shot. Deflected. Back into the midfield. Lexi Wynn got really, really aggressive, and that ball's going to sail over the top. Is she going to make it there? I don't think so. I think that one is just going to sail right out of bounds.
You mentioned Green Canyon's wings pretty fast, but not that fast.
Yeah. I don't know that even professional players would be able to catch that one when it's 20 yards ahead. We are about 5 minutes into this in the second half. 34:52 remaining. Grover sends it to the fullback. Up the wing, one touch. Green Canyon regains possession. They're going to send it all the way back to the back line. It's Macy Stokes sends it forward to Tensmeyer. Tensmeyer pivots, changes direction, regains possession, sends it through. That girl is onside. Is she going to keep it in? Yep. Great defensive posture there, but ball is loose at the top of the 18. Sadler tries to touch it through. Grover's going to swallow this one up. Sadler there really trying to facilitate, be a facilitator, help her teammates score. I think in a different game, she probably just would have unloaded that one. Ball's forward now for Bear River. Lexi Wynn calling for it. Lexi Wynn calling for it.
Pass
just
will go
goes
behind.
Yeah, it just goes out of bounds there. Miley Reese trying to get it through the line to win. But it'll be a Green Canyon throw in here near side. This is Jensen. Now ball's forward. Ball's through the line. Now Central. Long shot, looping shot. Safely out of bounds. So Ruby Cox will put this in again for the Wolves. Swing it out left side, going north to south, as you see it and I call it. Ball's out of bounds for Bear River throw. Played a little bit more of the second half in the Bear River offensive end of the field so far. It's encouraging. Nice little 1-2 give and go there for Green Canyon. Chloe Sadler on the ball now. Sadler looking to feed her through. Great defensive header there from Bear River's Riley Marshall. Riley Marshall doesn't make that touch. And Tensmeyer is in with a chance to shoot on goal. And then this will be a corner, I'm pretty sure, but
yep.
This is their 6th corner of the game, if I'm counting. These are obviously unofficial stats.
Oh, yeah.
We just do the best we can.
Exactly.
But the way we've been counting them, I think this is Green Canyon's 6th corner of the game. We're in the 8th minute of the second half. 31 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Clock is stopped while they set this ball up. Here comes the service. Into the middle. It's up. It's clear. Not clear enough. Ball goes right back out to the side. They're going to put it in again. Step over. Oh, and here's a turnover going the other way. Ball's through. Now to Lexi Wynn. Oh, it was behind her. It was behind her.
I think he's trying to pop that one back over.
Trying to do something. Shael. Play it to win. Play it to win. Oh. Lexi Wynn is just waiting on the side, and here's a potential chance. There's a potential chance for Miley Reese over there on that far side. Man, Lexi Wynn was over here waiting. Just send me through. Couldn't quite get it to her. Ball's headed up and back. Bear River retains possession. Nice little back step over. Sideways, lateral pass. Bear River maintaining possession here. This is what you like to see. Lexi Wynn drops it back. Ball's up. And does Bear River retain it? No, Green Canyon able to come away with it. Olivia Allen on the ball now. Allen again. Allen moving forward aggressively. Allen to Israelson. Now over to Sadler. Back to Israelson through the line. Israelson's going to have a shot. Israelson around the keeper. Israelson touches it in. That's number 7. Here in the 11th minute of the second half. So that would be the 51st minute. Israelson's 2nd of the game. And it is now 7-0 for Green Canyon over the Bear River Bears. You talk about passing, you talk about distribution. That pass by Chloe Sadler was right on the money. Very pretty pass through the line. Right where Israelson needed it. Bear River gonna get it restarted again. Almost turned it over, nowhere to go to. 2 Bears converging on the ball. Miley Reese couldn't quite get to it. There's a turnover in the middle. Ooh, just one more step and maybe would have had it. Reese on that far side. Bear River does retain possession. Can't get it through the line. Reese has still got it. The ball is still in. And now it's out. You can see these glimpses, these just these chances. You can see them starting to form a little bit. Bear River struggling to just string a couple of crucial passes together to really give themselves a great chance to finish one.
Priscilla De Jesus checks in for Bear River. Green Canyon is up as well. Just couldn't get the number.
Throw in for Green Canyon. Nice defensive header there by Bear River. Unfortunately, another turnover in the midfield. Here comes Green Canyon the other way. That's cleared away by Marilee Esquivel on that clearance. Green Canyon able to recover it, and here they go again. It's Cragen. Cragen puts it into a kind of a difficult spot. Bear River regains possession, and Esquivel taking it to the corner. Esquivel sends it out. It'll be a Green Canyon throw-in. That'll be a corner. That's the 7th corner of the game for Green Canyon. Andy warming up a little bit up here. Finally got a jacket. Feeling a little bit better.
I am feeling a little bit better. And Bear River's done some good things here on defensive side of these corner kicks so far.
It's true. None of Green Canyon's goals have come off of corner kicks, which, considering the height advantage that Green Canyon generally has, is pretty impressive. Sadler's going to service this one right in the middle. Clearance. Oh, and there it is. There it is. Does that go?
It's on the wrong side. It bounced in between the.
It hit the underside.
Football goal.
I thought that was in. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It hit the underside of the goalpost.
Let's take another look at it here on the CNR replay.
I didn't know what I'd seen. Look at this. Goes right up, hits the underside of the goalpost, and then lands on top of the goal. I thought that was 8, but no, it was not. Here's a free kick. Sadler's going to put this one right into play. Nice job by Bear River defense getting a boot on that one. Going the other way. Shale Wise. De Jesus is calling for it. So is Wynn. So is Wise. Here's Maylee Reese. Reese centering it. De Jesus on the backside. De Jesus can't control it, and it's going to go out of bounds. No!
Again, a nice play, nice idea for Bear River. Like he says, those are your glimpses.
Those are your glimpses. That was one of those circumstances where you put 2 or 3 passes together and you're just looking for somebody to finish that off. De Jesus regains possession of the ball just outside the box. Looking, scanning, puts it in the middle. Unable to find her teammate, but she regains possession, takes the shot. Not on goal, but Ruby Cox does have to move out and pick it up. Ruby Cox hasn't had a ton to do tonight, but put into service there. Cragen now forward, and it's going to be out of bounds. It'll be Bear River throwing on that far side.
Lexi Wynn going to check back into the game here for Bear River.
Coming out for Shale Wise. Wise with a good spell right there. Really aggressive play, touch and go passing, making good runs, putting pressure on that Green Canyon defense. That one will go out of bounds and be a Green Canyon throw.
Still over on the far side, hit the 25-minute mark in the second half.
Whoops.
A little miscommunication there. Bearville will take it back.
Happens to everybody. Happens to everybody. No, I got it. No, you got it. No, I got it. No, you got it. Nice little touch there to regain possession. Up the line. Nice step into space. Great little layoff pass. Forward and unfortunately a turnover. Bear River able to recover in the midfield though. Nice aggressive play. Oh. Another midfield turnover is Esquivel. Be able to get it back. Esquivel. No, this is Chloe Sadler. Sadler scanning, looking, plays it to the wing. That's Presley Nelson over there. Now back to that sort of stopper position that Green Canyon's got. They've got 3 defenders on their back line, and then they've got 1 holding midfielder, I guess you call it. A lot of that formation. I know it as a diamond. I know it as a defensive diamond where they've got that final center back that sort of plays that sweeper. And then you've got sort of a holding midfielder that just plays above the back line, plays a stopper kind of role. It's not just defense, it's also like a hinge player, right? So when the defense regains possession, they play to that person turns around and distributes the ball. It's a very critical position on the field, and Green Canyon does it pretty well in that kind of a system. Ball's forward, Sadler lays it off. There's Israelson to Sadler. Sadler, saved by Chloe Grover. Israelson. And they're going to call a foul against Green Canyon. Israelson went down. I thought maybe they're going to call a penalty. Here's the replay. Here's Israelson with the 1-touch, 2-touch. Israelson, I guess you could say she went down maybe a little bit soft. In the end, great save there by Chloe Grover. Excellent save. Preventing Chloe Sadler from getting a hat trick. Another touch around the midfield. Tensmeyer into the box. Tensmeyer into space. Tensmeyer defused. It'll be a corner kick. This is their 8th of the game.
Another good defensive move here by Marshall. Gets a threat away on the back line. The in line, rather. And he sets up another corner kick.
I think it's Tensmeyer that's going to put this one in. It is really difficult to see that number on that far side of the field.
We did not bring binoculars.
Ball's in the middle. Off the post. Into danger zone. And cleared away safely by Bear River. Still 0 goals on any of the corner kicks. It's going to be Kennedy Ballard in the game for Green Canyon. Ballard's going to throw this one in. Esquivel lays it off, plays it forward. Ballard regains possession. Ballard plays it back to that stopper, Olivia Allen. Fakes right, goes left, plays it out to Tensmeyer. Tensmeyer moves back in, plays it over the top. That one wide off the mark. Chloe Grover not tested. Substitution into the game, number 7, Addie Kamek. Coming out as number 15, Hattie Neva for the Bear River Bears.
20.5 left to go.
We are just about halfway through this second half. Chloe Grover dispossessed. Tensmeyer on this near side. Tensmeyer puts it back in the middle. Touchdown. And there it is. There's the hat trick. Chloe Grover with the hat trick. Puts in her 3rd of the game at the 20-minute and 9 seconds remaining mark in the second half, the 19th minute of this second half. Chloe Grover puts it in the top left corner, and it is 8-0 for Green Canyon.
That will wrap this one up. Yeah, how about that? Getting the ending goal, I guess. Not winning goal, but ending goal here with your hat trick.
That's really tough if you're Bear River. Surrendering 8 goals and getting mercy ruled against Green Canyon, but sometimes that's just the way things go. They'll lick their wounds and they'll come out ready to play again.
I'd like to thank these sponsors right here on your screen for allowing us to bring you this broadcast. We will try to catch up here with Coach Jessica Wade after they shake hands and have a little team chat. We'll have our coaches chat brought to you by Chanshare Sod Farms. I'd like to hear what the goals were set before her team here in this one, because of course you got the ultimate is to win, but then you've got all the little we want to see this, we want to see that. And
sometimes before you can run, you got to learn how to walk, right?
Mm-hmm.
And really the most important thing in a circumstance like this is, did you improve on the things you needed to improve on?
Exactly.
Did you do those things better than you did last game? Tough loss. I hope Chloe Grover is okay. And we didn't mention the Miller medical moment, but she probably had one.
Yeah, it went down. That was pretty early there in the first.
Yeah, it seemed like it was about a little bit more than halfway in, but it was a first half play. Came out aggressive. Defender came back, trying to recover. And Chloe Grover came out aggressive to stop the play. Succeeded in defending and stopping the play. I think she took a cleat to the shin or something like that. She was limping the rest of the game. Not fun.
Well, we'll step aside and see if we can catch up with Coach Wade when we come back here at Bear River High School. A little bit more for you. Don't go too far.
Be a smart cookie and head on over to Tree Mountain's Twisted Sugar. They even cater events with options for soda bar, mini cookies, mini brownies, and pretzels. Let Twisted Sugar help you get your caffeine fix and cater to that sweet tooth. Bear River Animal Hospital takes care of large and small animals, providing pediatric care all the way up to senior pets. They deliver high-quality vet services with their dedicated team. Stop by their location in Tree Mountain. They also have a location in Elwood coming soon. Miller Medical is a proud supporter of Bear River Sports. Not only do they offer great services with Dr. Todd Miller, 3 nurse practitioners, and other medical specialists, they are the injury update and medical moment sponsor in all of Bear River Live's sports coverage year-round.
Did you know Kent's Market has an app? And it's free. Just go to your app store and type in Kent's Market, and it'll come right up. Downloading the Kent's Market app gives you access to digital coupons, weekly deals, and access to your Kent's Kickback account. As you can see, the app is easy to use and can help you save. Download it now and get exploring. We'll see you soon at Kent's.
Monica Clevenger, a locally licensed realtor and notary public, has experience in the title business, equipping her with invaluable knowledge about the intricacies of property transactions. She can ensure everything goes smooth from start to finish. Besides great credentials, she has a genuine passion for helping people and building relationships based on trust and transparency. Let her make your real estate dreams a reality. The Grill restaurant has plenty of options for the whole family. Check out their new menu items for a lunch date or dinner celebration. They have a lot of new products including entrees, sandwiches, rice bowls, and desserts. They even have additional sides to up your meal choices. Let the Grill help you plan what's for dinner.
Welcome back here to Bear River High School. As promised, we have got our Chatting with the Coach, brought to you by Chenshare Sod Farms. Like you said, Landon, the Jess and Jess show down on the sideline. Go ahead and take it away, Jessica.
You knew this was going to be a tough one as you headed into this. What do you feel happened the way you guys anticipated, and what were some of the unexpecteds?
Honestly, I felt like we played a better game than the score showed. So I'd say that's an unexpected. You always hope that the battle that you're playing is going to show in the score of the game. But I don't think that's how it was. We battled really well with them today. I think we saw some really good things. It's just unfortunate that we couldn't put a goal away or stop some of their incredible shots that they sunk in the back of the net. So.
On one of the positive notes, I think our commentators were saying tonight they didn't ever score off the corner set pieces. So tell us about some of the positives that came out of today.
Yeah, that's definitely a positive. We are really susceptible to goals on set pieces, specifically corners. So I think it's a job well done to our defense on preventing that today. And we've struggled this year to really play as a cohesive team in tough games like this. And I felt like we did better than in the past about playing as a team. I didn't see any solely individual play like we have. We were really cohesive today.
And so was kind of the conversation in the circle to help the girls keep their heads up and be ready for Wednesday's game.
Yeah, just keeping things positive, knowing that Green Canyon's a tough team, and you don't ever want to expect to lose, but understanding that they're in the top every year in playoffs, and just understanding that they're a good program, and as long as we can battle and play our game, it's going to be okay. And just keep optimistic and keep the hope alive that we can keep competing with these teams.
And like we always say, it just never gets any easier. You got Ridgeline at home on Wednesday. What can we expect there?
Again, game change, homecoming. So we actually have them away on Thursday this week. They're a good program this year. I'm pretty sure they're nationally ranked. They're the top team in the 4A. They're one of the top teams in the state. They're a good, strong, fast team. We just have to play smart and not chase. And if we can win possession, play smart. So we can expect a tough game, but hopefully we're up for the battle.
And with that game change, does that have to do with homecoming, Powder Puff? Are your girls going to make an appearance in that game?
Of course, our seniors and juniors are definitely playing Powder Puff. It's actually Ridgeline's homecoming week too, so it was a beneficial switch for both of us. But yeah, you'll see our soccer players in the Powder Puff game for sure. Hopefully no injuries.
Thank you, Coach. Back to you guys.
Well, knock on wood. Again, we'd like to thank the Coach and Chenshare for sponsoring our Chatting with the Coach.
You know, one thing that she said there that really stood out to me. This team did not play like there was not a whole lot of freewheeling there. This was not Lexi Wynn and the Bears, right? This was the Bears. They played as a team. They played as a unit. They really tried to get each other involved. Do they have a lot of work to do? Yes, they do have a lot of work to do. There's definitely areas that they can improve, but they tried to play as a team. And especially in that second half, I know that they surrendered 3 goals in that second half, but trying to play it through, trying to connect those passes, trying to lay it off, trying to move around the defense and control the ball, those are positive signs. Those are really positive signs. And I think Coach Waite hit it right on the money there. Those are the kinds of things you want to see if you're going to make progress over the course of the season. And so it's really encouraging to see that, even though you get rolled 8-0 in a game like this.
Yeah, like he says, doesn't get it any easier. Ridgeline, we saw them ranked number 1 in 4A, still undefeated. At least if they didn't get knocked off tonight. But yeah. Regional 11, like I said, is full of top tier teams.
It is a tough team. And I think, honestly, looking back at this game as well, not to knock Chloe Grover, because she did have a really good game. But there were definitely two goals specifically that I can think of. We were talking about it, both of them in the first half. The near side shot, the near side shot that kind of snuck in on the near post, and then the really long shot that Grover was able to get a palm on, but wasn't able to keep it out of the goal. You know, those are the if Chloe Grover can continue to develop, continue to move in a positive direction, just keep those balls out of the back of the net, give her team a good shot to stay in contests like this, and overall just compete. And that was something else that I saw, is that you're down a lot, but there was not a whole lot of quit in these players. They played really, really hard.
Yeah.
And that always is encouraging, because when you get down like that, it is so hard to keep playing. It's so hard to continue because you get so discouraged. And I thought they did a really good job of keeping their heads held high, just kind of understanding where they were and just trying as hard as they could. It's really impressive.
Yeah, and it comes with time. You know, we're going to lose a couple seniors here to this graduation, but a lot of these girls are going to be coming back and to regain of what we had, you know, a year ago with 9 seniors. You know, future's probably looking up.
It's the ebb and flow of college or of high school sports, right?
Exactly.
It's the ebb and flow of high school sports. You get a solid group of players that play together forever, and then they all graduate at once. Then you have to start all the way over again. So they'll be all right.
Well, Landon, we'd like to thank you for your help.
Heck yeah, man! It's such a fun thing to be able to come over here to the high school and call these games and talk about a game that I love and a place that I love. So thank you all very much for listening this evening, and thank you for having me, Andy. It's been awesome.
Well, hopefully we catch you soon. You coming to the next one?
I don't think I won't be at Ridgeline, but I'll be at. I should be at next week's game on Wednesday.
Okay, I think that'll be our next broadcasted game, anyways. I don't think we're gonna go. Not gonna make it over there to Ridgeline this week, but we got volleyball for you tomorrow,
and football.
Football on Friday.
Football's coming up on Friday. Come support the Bears.
It's the homecoming. You got nowhere else to be, right?
Heck no. This is the place to be. It's homecoming week, so come home, Bear River. Come home.
You got the county fair and you got homecoming. So come out and support your Bears. Well, Landon, for myself, you, and Jessica, we'll say goodnight. Your final on this one, Green Canyon 8, Bear River 0, and you've been watching Bear River Live.